like, I'm trying to get like you, bro. And he knowing that he's bigger than me and shit, and I'm like, me, I'm trying to get like you, like, you know? Yeah. Alright guys, this is Suave, welcome back. We're gonna give you guys some game. Temple Street reviews. And as you can see, these are great shit. Both are great shit. I'm trying to give you guys some advice. I hope you guys take it.
Oh yeah, you were going to January, right? Yeah.
I'll be here. So like, I'm gonna start with the first one. What's your greatest fear?
My greatest fear is probably like not being successful in goals. You know, like
What type of goals?
But I can also see January.
I don't know, like with gymnastics, like, you know, I finally like I was gymnast that I always wanted to be since I was little, and probably now it's like my future goals are getting a good job, providing for anybody that I, you know, try to like always like, you know, show up,
Push forward.
yeah, push forwards, keep moving forwards, just trying to be like the best.
That's so good. You basically like kind of scammed me right now. You almost answered like 3 of my questions that I had with that one. That was a good answer.
Yeah, my bad.
Because like, no, good job. Because like, another one of the questions was self-love. Like, how do you survive love yourself? And you just said it. Like, when I talk to everybody else, they got like something. You're all agree that the best breed of self-love is like trying to be the best version of yourself tomorrow. Or like doing the things today that makes you great tomorrow. Like the things that make you great today. Like push-ups, going to the gym, like shit. Like you thought about, like you dreamt about this shit that you have now. Even like you should always have that confidence that you always have. You got this far, right?
Yeah, like even like my coach says it, my dad says, my family says it, like even though like it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to make big steps all the time. Like for me, like I always think that I need to take these big steps, you know, big strides, you know, but like it's not always about that. As long as you're like 5% better the next day, take that extra turn, you know, like go that extra mile in whatever you do. Just always gotta like push forward. Like, and don't get too down on yourself all the time.
Where you push yourself?
Yeah.
But then like, so you have expectations, but then you're not outcome dependent, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's a beautiful line. So that's
Just always keep yourself positive.
positive. What you think about how do you keep yourself positive? Because negative thoughts, I feel like pop into your head.
Dude, like it's always easy to think negative. It's like the easiest, like my dad told me that. It's like the easiest thing to think negative. Thinking positive is hard, but you gotta build that, like it's like a muscle. You gotta build that positive muscle.
So you like affirmations. That's fine. I listen to like
Probably music.
music.
Yeah.
So like I listen to that. I should not listen to music.
I listen to a lot of rap.
Right? Is it like trap music? What type of music?
A little bit of trap music.
Do you think that positively like affects you? In the sense that like I know it might put you in a good mood, but like does it put you in the mentality of I'm gonna go get a winner? What is that what you listen to in the gym?
Yeah, like I wanna like hype myself up, you know, something that like I don't wanna have like a source. Just feel like I feel like that's how everybody is, like fast moving songs. I like Kendrick, I like Stevens.
I like that music. I like that type of music too.
I'm not gonna lie.
But like you know, sometimes when you love a certain thing or you are a certain type of way, you're not that big. So like, how do you do it?
I mean, like,
How do you have you ever had like an experience where somebody like just didn't like you for no reason?
yeah, a couple times, yeah, you know, like, I mean, I wouldn't say like they hated me, but like they like preyed on my downfall sometimes. Yeah.
Didn't expect to like get better.
Yeah, didn't expect me to get better, like, you know, overlooked me a couple times. Yeah, I want to say it was like sometimes like my teammates, you know, obviously, like the reason is like I wasn't always the best in the gym. You know, I'm like that. I'm always fighting to get better and things like that. You know, never that nature. So I always been flexible with the best. So they thought things came easy. They saw me struggle. They saw me get down and stuff.
They thought he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it. He would keep fighting.
So what kept you going? Was it like proving them wrong, or just having them in yourself that like I want this for me, and this is what I always want?
Like I would normally say I'm proving myself. Like
Just be realistic. With me personally, like, I would say like whenever I see somebody hating on me, I try to flex. I'm gonna flex just because like it's like like when you don't have a reason to do something and you do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why you gonna have to do that? And I do it. It's gonna be so indirect that it's like it's like basically imagine like my friend. He making stuff. He's bigger than me, right? In the gym. He goes to the gym and he's bigger than me, and he be like, I'm trying to get like you, bro. And he knowing that he's bigger than me and shit, and I'm like, I'm trying to get like you, like
Yeah.
So then I go do something like boost my little confidence, go outside, take a nice picture. I talk to myself a lot. I feel like that's like one of the best ways to even like relate with other people. You have to know yourself.
Yeah, you gotta always praise yourself. And like, obviously, like, I would say like, there's always somebody that's gonna be better than you. Then if you reach to their level, it's just like another chance, you know? You're always like striving to get better. You know what I mean?
So like, there was another thing my man told me this. It was like when like everybody's in a race, right? There's people in front of you, there's people behind you, and there's you. And then it's like people behind you. He said this in the last episode, Josh. So go watch out. It's like the people that are behind you can learn something from where you are, and you can learn from the people in front of you. So where you are is just as important. So you should never like downplay how like where you are, even if you're at your lowest point. Like you should be happy if you're at a bad place because the only way to go is up when you're like at your lowest point. You know, it's like the only way to go is up. There's no other way unless you want to go to hell, bro. Just kill yourself at that point. Don't do that. But like the only way to go is up. It's positive. It's like you like the person you are today.
I mean, like, I wish that, like...
That's gonna tie into another question that I have.
Yeah, I mean, like, should've... Like, that's the thing, like, I didn't always work as hard as I wanted to, you know? But, like, I know I could've been better, but I started early, like, noticing. I should've worked, like, middle school. In middle school, I was like, I'm not going to the right place. Like, I'm not achieving the stuff I want to achieve. And then, like, that's when people like look down on me. But I was like always the strongest kid. Like chubby when I was little. So then they would like call me fat. So I was like,
bullying.
Yeah, change.
Bro, you look good now. I feel like that shit helps you. If you did it, that's why I feel like you shouldn't have it. Like that was, I suppose the question. The question was gonna be, do you think that regrets, like you should have regrets in life, or you should just have lessons from the experiences that you had, or do you have regrets? Because those were like, if those things didn't happen, you might not look as good.
Exactly.
If they didn't tell you were looking bad, and if you weren't looking bad in the future.
I mean, like, I feel like a good life lesson is having that one big regret that's happened to you.
What do you mean what happened again?
That you would never have.
Like, what's that for you? Is it too personal?
I mean, like, I'm trying to think.
It's like, what's one thing that happened to you that you're like, I can't let this happen again? For me, it would be probably like relationship life. If I wanted to get into it. Like, what is it for you? That's your question. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna answer that to them for sure.
Probably like, I don't know, but like I was like fat when I was little. It's like fat.
Did you know you were eating? I don't know how people get fat. So like, I think it's probably stress eating or there's things like that. I have stretch marks and shit, but I've never been fat.
Your stretch marks, so you got
that's why I got stretch marks, because I got bullied too. And I started doing push-ups in school. And then the seniors were laughing at first because I'll wake up in the morning. We all had beds like pushed by it, because I grew up in Nigeria. So everybody's bed was literally like beside each other in the dorms. And the wardrobe was like on the wall. So like everybody would, like damn near there was no shower curtain. So like you would see niggas shower and shit. That type of Nigeria. But then like, they would see me doing the push-ups and like, look at this nigga, bro. Like, what's he doing like that? And when I started getting big, they started doing the push-ups with me.
Yeah, exactly.
And they was with my seniors, they used to put me down and stuff. And I was like, that shit crazy.
Yeah, like
So do you have regrets or lessons that you learned?
yeah, like, you know, I like wasn't smaller, you know. So I was like small on the other hand, like short, short, always short for my height, like short for my grade and all that. So probably like I don't know if I for that. So I'm always trying to like prove to myself that I'm just like everybody else. You always look down and say like
everybody going through the exact same shit that you go through.
yeah, like I'm trying to prove myself something. Just as strong as you. He's always like a baby and all that. He's like small, you know. Like I didn't like mature as fast, but then I'm always trying to act like I'm just like that, just as good or as
You know, that interview regrets. So do you think that you should have regrets or to just learn that? I feel like every lesson is a lesson, and everything bad that happened to you is for a reason. See, you know, like you should always have something to take away. Like when you said that, like this was so bad that like I can't let it happen again. It's like I have to learn something from that shit. It's like if that happened again, then like you stupid. Fool me once, then fool me twice, then I'm a fool.
exactly. I mean, like probably skip the gym.
Skip in the gym.
Yeah, like one time I was like, dude, I don't want to go to practice. Yeah,
So you feel bad after? Like I could have done better.
I mean, like I just felt bad because I just didn't want to go. I just wanted to do shit. You know? Like, is it really? And then I was like, is it really worth it? Because I don't. Like all I did was just sit down on my phone, play video games. I just got antsy. And then like one of my teammates.
They called you out on it.
They called me out on it for
That,
one.
you have good friends.
Yeah.
Those are good friends.
Like my teammates, they go to a different college. Gymnastics. I do gymnastics.
Is that like counseling?
Yeah, it's like flips and moves and all that.
I'd love to see some videos after that. You can leave like you posted anywhere.
Yeah, my Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
Owen Cams.
SKAM. Y'all better watch that, cause like those, when you see people do things like that, it's not really easy. Especially cause like you have to make it look easy, especially when it's hard. That's like the worst part of what you're doing.
Yeah, that like leads to the thing. Like I skipped the gym. Like my teammate got a new skill before me, and that like triggered something. I'm like,
No, you gotta be better than him. Type shit. Like you gotta learn that shit.
Exactly.
So one more question. What's like a mistake that was that out that you didn't expect? Like something that took
Probably like trust certain people. And like trust. Had that trust. So like, I trusted this one friend like in the gym. He just wanted to goof around.
Was he supposed to be with you in the gym? Like he's supposed to like?
Yeah, he was like my teammate. He was my teammate.
Did that slow you down?
Yeah, like you gotta be like on top of yourself. Like people are gonna like sometimes want to like I'm not saying that they're not but like don't let people distract you from your work.
So like you remove yourself from people.
Yeah. Like say don't talk to me or I'm but just listen to myself.
I feel like I've done that a lot. And it helps. It helps because like, you just get better.
Exactly. Because like you can't have those certain distractions in your life.
The Batman is
Something
your
like
life.
this.
You think it's, but like I feel like it ties back in because everything is it ties back into like the fact that you should have.
Have you been on the Joker?
That like
That's my favorite Joker. You know how fast that on there?
to cut somebody off that was like
Is it actually?
close to trouble, like
Yeah.
you've been around this for a long time, but you still have they start having
imagine
that
it's
thing
stuck
on
on
you
you.
because you start emulating things that you see on the constant basis. And you're always around that bad. He doesn't be here with them. It's like he's not even
I remember someone said that was
Appreciate it.
so it's something about